What is going on, diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, and welcome everybody to another NASCAR diecast review provided by my good friends at Circle B Diecast. And you guys know what time it is. Oh yes, it's time to use that promo code OBBYT so you guys can get $6 off of shipping with the $30 purchase or more, or it's practically free shipping if you buy at least like 4 or 5 cars. So, but hey, the choice is yours, my friends. And once again, gotta thank those guys at Circle B for helping us out, because today this diecast you can also pick up not only in the Gold Series but also in NASCAR Authentics. We're gonna get our rock and roll freaks on, because it is on Erik Jones's 2023 Guns N' Roses Chevrolet Camaro for the NASCAR Cup Series and the Legacy Motor Club. Now this diecast, I know I've waited quite a while for this to review, but there's a good reason why I'm reviewing this car. And no, not because I'm a big rockhead, but we'll probably get onto that as we're going to go ahead and start the unboxing, the official diecast review of that Jones boy, driven by Erik Jones in his Guns N' Roses 2023 Chevrolet Camaro. And alrighty folks, we got this diecast out of its box, and man, oh man, I cannot believe we have a rock band on a diecast. I mean, heck, as soon as I saw Guns N' Roses was going to be on the NASCAR diecast, I was like, oh man, this is gonna look sick. And luckily I had the pleasure of actually seeing this car in person at this year's Daytona 500, my second Daytona 500 I went to. By the way, this car also has a working suspension, but the main reason why I said that I was going to review this diecast right away is because if you guys haven't paid attention to Lionel Racing's top 10 NASCAR diecast of 2023 for this year, if you guys are wondering, this car was runner-up. It was runner-up as the best-selling diecast of 2023. Oh, gee whiz, I can only imagine what number 1 is. I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with Bevan Harvick, or Bevan Carvick, or, well, I already kind of spoiled it right there for you guys, so. But, my God, I'm going to need a gun and rose for that. But that was a bad joke. But, dude, there's a reason why I think a lot of people like this car, because old school NASCAR fans like two things. They love loud cars with horsepower, and they love the rock music. And Guns N' Roses, I cannot believe they did that. I mean, it seems like it's kind of a desperation move at this rate, but, you know, we've seen this happen before with many other motorsports before. I remember the Rolling Stones actually used to sponsor an IndyCar, like the 2015 Indy 500 with Justin Wilson. And if you guys remember all those other rock bands that were like, I don't know, that sponsored some of the Cup Series cars, like back in the day. I'm looking at like the Scott Riggs Nickelback car and the freaking Puddle of Mud car. I think I was driven by, oh no, I still got to review the Kevin Harvick Sugar Ray car. Dale Jr. with 3 Doors Down. And there's someone else who, there's so many other rock bands that have sponsored. There was a Green Day also sponsored one of the cars as well. So, but comment below, guys. I mean, we still have a lot to talk about in this review, but comment below which rock band related diecast has been your favorite. I mean, a lot of people are probably going to say, oh, probably this, but really want you guys to think about this. Another thing to think about is that not only this paint scheme is pretty plain Jane, I will say that, but what you're seeing right now on the screen is probably the best diecast quality you'll get, because if you guys aren't aware, this diecast is also not only released in the Gold Series, but also in NASCAR Authentics. And while the J mold isn't too bad, the colors are kind of dull, and the decals are a little more, how do I say, thicker? I don't want to say thick like Axl Rose, let's just say that. I mean, let's just say the guy's probably past his prime. I mean, if you ever want to hear Guns N' Roses, I probably don't recommend hearing them live. They definitely, let's just say that they are definitely not their prime anymore. But heck, we're going to welcome ourselves into the jungle, as that was a really bad pun, but I'm really glad that we were able to, not only we were able to get a diecast like this. I mean, I didn't think we were going to actually get this, because, dude, the licensing on some of these sponsors, including, you know, for any kind of bands, has to probably cost a lot or something, dude. Or the licensing usually is really strict, but I'm really glad they were able to be pretty open-minded about that. Like I said, they could be pretty desperate, because of all the cars they decided to sponsor, they decided to sponsor Erik Jones. I mean, heck, I'm assuming they got a lot of good free promotion during that Daytona 500, even though the broadcasting's kind of no bueno. But If anybody was expecting like a matte black, you are definitely gonna be a little disappointed because this is just a glossy black. I think the matte black would look a lot more nicer in my opinion, but do like the nice simplicity of this. I mean, you do got the Guns and Roses. I mean, god dang. I mean, how much more cliche can you be? Showing the guns and the roses. So really cool. And comment below if any of you guys actually know Guns N' Roses song. I really want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions about that. But you can see all the other sponsors that you get from Legacy Motor Club, the gold accents they usually get on the rocker panels and on the bottom of the cars, and that's usually a signature thing that they do for Legacy Motor Club. Usually I'm not a big fan of it, but it works well with this paint scheme because of the these gold because of the some of the gold parts of the logo. So pretty nice. You see some more roses right there. Good lord. But yeah, I don't really have any more else to say about this car. Don't really have a comparison, but I mean, this is probably a diecast I would recommend getting in your collection because it's not only one of the best selling diecasts, but it's pretty unique to say the least. I mean, I don't think we're going to see something like this for quite a while. But comment below if you guys think, and even comment below what kind of bands do you guys want to see sponsored in NASCAR. I mean, heck, if this is the case, heck, I would love to see a Star Set car, to be honest with you, man. But we already seen Ghost as well. But yeah, this is going to wrap up the diecast review of Erik Jones's good old Jones boy. That Jones boy, is a good Ken Squire would say. It is number 43, Guns N' Roses, or GNR, Chevrolet Camaro for the NASCAR Cup Series and Legacy Motor Club. Comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle off now.